Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Take Two Radio. I'm Pam, your host, and I almost said evening because I'm used to doing this on the evening. And today my co-host is David. Hello, David.
Hi, Pam. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's a nice, warm Thursday afternoon here.
Oh, well, that's nice for a change because now we're cloudy and dreary like you guys were the other day. But that's okay. Everybody will have a smile on their face when I announce that today our special guest is an actor well known for his role on Guiding Light as Remy Boudreau, and now for his role as Carter Walton on The Bold and the Beautiful. He's also a writer, producer, and director, so brains and brawn. Welcome, Lawrence St. Victor. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. You like that introduction?
I did. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We study very hard, Lawrence.
Yes, we did.
I appreciate that.
Well, how are you doing today? How was work?
Work was good. We're shooting some really fun stuff I can't tell you anything about.
Of course not. Yeah, I know. And we appreciate that. I mean, I don't know how much more fun it can be than what you guys just did with that modeling stuff.
Oh, wow. It gets really fun soon. It gets really fun.
Well, I saw a tweet about you being tempted by pizza pies, and
oh my gosh, that was
and
wrong.
I guess that's how you keep yourself in shape.
I do. I was in the gym in my building, and they were doing some promotion thing where they were serving like Domino's pizza right outside the gym in my building, and I'm like, oh, I was ready to drop the weights and grab a slice, but you never know when a Forrester fashion show can happen.
Exactly.
So.
And it's right outside your gym. I mean, how dare they?
It was crazy. It was awesome, but it was crazy for me.
I know. My gosh. And what is your exercise regimen?
I do weights twice a week. I don't want to get too big. I can put on muscle pretty easily. So I only do weights twice a week, and I do cardio 3 days a week. But I do cardio every day, but I do a specific kind of plyometric cardio on the days where I'm not lifting weights. Yeah.
What is pyrometric? I'm not sure what that is.
Well, it's like a lot of jumping and steps and stuff like that, sprints.
Oh, okay.
Kind of, things that get your heart rate going really fast, and you have a better chance of going to fatigue quicker. That kind of. I like to have fun, so I like running up and down hills and jumping over tennis nets and stuff like that. I have to keep it interesting.
Well, did you do anything extra for the scenes on B&B?
What? Not well. Yeah, you don't have a cheat day when you know
okay.
those scenes are coming up, and yeah, I cut out a lot of complex carbohydrates and kind of stuck to like a caveman kind of diet for 5 days, which is just meat and vegetables, and that's pretty much it. And all the guys, we all kind of had our own little regimens we were on, because that was the same week where we shot a promo for something. We did the fashion show. It's the same week where we were all in the gym working out when Caroline gets the idea. So it was a whole week of this.
That was a great week, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. It was fun. It was fun to do it with all the guys. That was really fun because, we're all working out behind the scenes and doing push-ups and stuff, so it was fun.
Well, do you all get together to see who has the bigger guns and wash
No, because it's funny. It's like it's still like nerve-wracking a little bit because you're really on this runway, and there's a group of women that are really like screaming at you, and it was a lot more that they did than you guys saw. On television, but the women they got to fill the seats, they were in it. They were in it.
I can imagine.
So, yeah.
Did
so
you
you're
ever
more
do
focused
any
on
modeling?
That. Say that again?
I'm sorry. Did you ever do any modeling before?
Very little. Very little. Very little. Not runway. I've never done runway before. Well, back in college, I did a fashion show, but that's about it.
Okay. Well, how did you get to start in acting? When did you decide you wanted to be one?
It's so weird. As I look back and think back, I find that I wanted to be one a lot earlier than I thought I did. I always loved watching television and stuff, and I would just escape in it and want to be those people. And one day my mom came home with this book, and it was like a book about how to be young in Hollywood and have an agent. And that's like the first book I read from cover to cover. I'm like 12 years old or something, and I go to my mom and said, I need a talent agent. And then she said no. And that was that till I was 18. And when I was 18, I didn't really know what I wanted to do and kind of floated through school. And I went to this 2-year college, and they had a performing arts program. And I said, I think I want to act. I like that. I want to see what that's like. And in 2 years, I did like 10 plays and took every acting class I could there. And then from there, I went to an acting conservatory at SUNY Purchase, where I studied for 4 years in different kinds of theater and acting. So it was like a crash course. But yeah, it's something I always wanted to do, but it took me a while to actually, figure it out.
What was your favorite play that you've ever performed in the theater?
Oh, wow. My favorite play, it was 6 Degrees of Separation.
Okay.
There's a film that Will Smith starred in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it was a play first, and we did the play. And that was actually the play that the cast and director of Guiding Light, he came out to see it, and that kind of got the ball rolling a little bit there. But it was a stretch. It was the first time I had a lead like that, playing a guy who's a chameleon, and Rob DeCina seeing it definitely, changed my life as far as how things turned out. So that's the play. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Now, do you do any singing or dancing in anything?
I wish.
No.
I wish I can sing. I cannot. I can fake it, I think, with a group of people. I think I can fake it. Dancing, I can move. I can do some steps, but nothing that I would call myself a dancer. No.
So we wouldn't put you in the chorus line or anything like that, right?
No, but with practice and rehearsal, I can get you to believe, I think.
Okay.
But I would never call myself a dancer. No.
Oh, that's bad.
So then we won't ask you to sing a tune for us right now.
Well, you could, but your listeners might just hang up or stop listening.
Well, you were also in Ugly Betty, which is one of my favorite TV shows that I watched, and I'm so sad that it ended when it did.
Yeah.
What was it like working with Vanessa Williams? I just absolutely adore her.
Oh, my gosh. First, you're nervous. I'm working with Vanessa, and someone I've been a fan of and I've seen since I was a kid, and now I'm working with her. But as soon as you got on set with her, like, it went away. She's such a team player. She's a very generous actress, so you forget that she's, Vanessa Williams, and it's just, a really great scene partner. And it was an awesome experience. It's funny because I shot that while I was doing Guiding Light. And, soaps are known for its pace. It moves really fast.
Right.
So when I was doing Ugly Betty, it's prime time, so it's a little slower. And I was like, why is it taking so long? We're doing it again? What do you mean? I did Law and Order before that and had the same thing because, when you work in daytime, you have to be on your game. You have to hit it because we do so many episodes and pages a day.
Right.
But it was an awesome experience, and she was really great to work with.
Yeah, I just love everything that she does. I think she's a phenomenal actress. So, and even she made you take your shirt off. So
she did.
All for just a little baby spit up.
She did.
That was good. Speaking of Law and Order, where you played a paramedic, how did you research for your role?
Well, I watched a lot of videos of babies being born.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. A lot of YouTube
That was fun.
Oh, yeah. And my sister, she's studying to be a nurse, and she wants to deliver babies. That's what she's doing. So I got on the phone with her and just asked her, like, so what does this mean? Or what does crowning mean? Or what would I do here? And kind of just watch those videos. Oh, man, I tip my hat to you ladies, because that's intense.
Tell me about it. I have 4 children.
Oh,
3 of them natural birth.
Man, that's... Oh, man, you guys are awesome.
Thank you. We think so, too.
Yeah.
But it was a great role, and I'm sure that, you've learned a lot from that, and you can move forward with some of the information and some of the stuff you learned to other roles.
Absolutely.
Another question I had to you is, what are your thoughts on All My Children and One Life to Live being on Hulu and iTunes now, and possibly maybe P&G seeing the success of that and bring back Guiding Light and all the others that were canceled?
I think it's awesome. I think storytelling in general is something that people love. People love stories, watching stories, whether it's on stage, in a movie theater, late at night, or during the day. They love stories. And when these soaps got canceled, it got canceled because, things in technology changed and how rating systems were evaluated changed, but those people who enjoy those stories are still there.
You got it.
They're still waiting. And when I saw All My Children in One Life, I watched it, and I thought it took my breath away. I was like, wow, I was so happy that, they talked about it before when they first got canceled. And to see it actually happen, it took my breath away. I was so happy for them, because the numbers showed that these people are still here, and these fans still want to watch these stories and see these characters develop. And and I think it says something about soap operas in general. If you look at these primetime shows, they're copying the format. They're copying our storylines, and I don't want to say our storylines. We're all telling stories, but it just proves that what we do is hot. It's hot,
Yep, it still matters. It has a lot to do with the women of today having to work a job, and they're not home, and we watch things later at night, either from DVR or on SoapNet or other which ways, maybe on ABC.com or something when they had them on there. And they just didn't take that into consideration.
No, they didn't. Not back then. Definitely not when Guiding Light went off. That was... Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And if Guiding Light came back, man, that'd be cool. I'm very committed to Bold and the Beautiful. But if there was an opportunity to be a part of it in some small way or whatever, I would definitely love it. And if I couldn't be on it, I'd be the biggest champion and cheerleader for it.
Right.
Now,
speaking of Guiding Light, too, David has some questions for you. And David's my co-host, if you didn't hear my announcement earlier.